Good evening, Kansas City Metropolitan School of the Arts, and congratulations on your National Honor Society induction. My name is Dr. Evelyn Edney, the very proud principal at the Early College High School at Delaware State University, located in the heart of Dover, Delaware's capital city. It is my pleasure to talk with you this evening about leadership and service, two of the National Honor Society pillars. There's one thing I know for sure. You cannot have leadership without service, and you cannot have service without leadership. To lead, you must inspire others to greatness, which in and of itself is a service. On the other hand, the very fact that you serve implies that you are someone who is a cut above. Most leaders serve, especially when someone is not watching. When I think of leadership and service, I think of the past year in our lives. Most of us have seen the first global pandemic and stay-at-home order in our lifetime. In 2020, we have witnessed our country in the flames of riots and race wars over police brutality. We have had no toilet paper, canceled proms, virtual graduations, social distancing, celebrations by honking, not enough masks, tens of thousands of people dying each day, parents having to teach children, people stuck at home, businesses failing, the economy in the toilet, remote learning and Zoom classrooms, people being pushed even further under the poverty line, and not enough food for everyone, and to top it all off, someone unleashed murder hornets on us. 2020 will inevitably be known as the year that everything was canceled. But I'm reminded of the words of a young poet, Leslie Dwight, who recently wrote, "What if 2020 isn't canceled? What if 2020 is the year we've been waiting for? A year so uncomfortable, so painful, so scary, so raw, that finally forces us to grow. A year that screams so loud, finally awakening us from an ignorant slumber. A year we finally accept the change, declare the change, work for change. Be the change. A year we finally band together instead of pushing us further apart. 2020 isn't canceled, but rather the most important year of them all." Leslie Dwight's father died when she was a baby. She realized that it taught her to be resilient and to be a leader with her words. She clearly had vision about this past year. This poem went viral last year in June on social media. The part that makes it great is that she's just 23 years old. Youth leading is the key to changing the very world we live in. There's a song by the rapper Common called Glory. It's one of my favorites on my iPod. The words from it immediately come to my mind are these: "Somewhere in the dream we had an epiphany. Now we right the wrongs of history." No one can win the world individually. It takes the wisdom of the elders and young people's energy. He's speaking to you. We need your leadership, your energy, and your service to turn a moment into a movement. Remember that you have that kind of power and that you have a responsibility to use your leadership to change this world. There's nothing greater than to give of yourselves to lift others up in their time of need. A true leader knows this, and if you are being inducted into the National Honor Society, you know this. I know Principal Apsleaf is so very proud of you. Remember what your school has taught you, instilled in you, and there will be no telling where you will go. Best wishes on your National Honor Society induction, Kansas City Metropolitan School of the Arts. Thank you, and have a great evening.